So establishing your home base. So once you have your product and then you have your team, you've got to be sure that this product, before you look at the world, sits well in your own country. You've got to build a model that projects your product, a model that projects the market that you're trying to put your product into. You have to decide where exactly your product sits. It could be a really low, down the bottom shelf, which is great, or it could be up the top, the most exclusive product ever. Each one of them has got a story, and each one of them has sort of got to fit in the right market. So you've got to figure out how you position your product in the market. You have to think about your clientele. You have to think about the people who are going to buy it. You have to think about the people who are going to talk about it. When you walk in a dinner party, you want to hear people talking about your salt. This whatever kosher salt is. You want to sort of position it exactly where your market is and your product is. Do market research to figure out what the local market is needing or wanting, on how you're perceiving your product, and being sure that you're really ingrained in your own country. That means that supermarkets come to you. You can almost wait for that moment, because once the public wants you and start asking for it, supermarkets come to you, and that's what happened to us. And that was a really good feeling to have, that that people are talking about your product. It's established here. Your sales are your production is moving, and your sales are moving, and you're making your first few millions within the country. And with that, you have to make the marketing material that suits that level of product you have. It can be a really sophisticated one, or it can be very simple. If it's for children, you have to be sure that it's got the right target. And with all that, to bear in mind that your main goal is for your customers to love your product. They love a certain soap. It can be a cheap soap, but there's always a reason why people choose your product. And if that's in the marketing material, and if you're sort of working towards that material and that idea. And launching means getting the right distribution, getting the right salespeople, getting the right people to consume it. Establishing your home base in your own country is extremely important.